What up, world? It's your boy Mark Waldo Ward, Super Fact Show, Super Fast Network. Today we got with us Warehouse Music CEO Memphis Bleek, and I think it's fair to say premier artist Huey V. How y'all doing today?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, man, the young gunner, man. The young gunner, Huey V, man.
Young gunner, man. Smoking. I'm on fire right now. No cat.
Yeah, I heard you killed him on Instagram this morning with the what you say, you can't let these TikTok rappers beat you?
Yeah, I can't let these TikTok rappers beat me, man. So I had to smoke them boys. But I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit ain't just on Instagram, man. I'm smoking these boys at these motherfucking shows everywhere I go, damn it. Yeah.
I can tell the reception been huge after the deal single, all those release parties like that.
Yeah. No,
that ain't no fake love, you know. That's people digging that music.
Yeah, no, that part.
That's facts.
Going up, man. World started the M first day on the website, so for a fact we going up.
That's right. Shout out World Star for the support, BET.
Yeah.
Every outlet, every blog, every DJ, man. You know, especially from me to you. Like, niggas been looking out for me since '96. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word. You know, Huey, we did an episode before. You know, I think it's probably gonna be the last time I can ever, like, because you know you're getting at that level. But I just reach out to you like before the publicist and all that type stuff. And so you know I've gotten to know you a little bit, and I ain't gonna front. After you got signed, it seemed like you was going through some things on social media, like probably like some people hating on you, talking down on you.
Yeah, you already know that's gonna happen regardless. The niggas was hating before, but they still broke. So I don't even be thinking about it.
But what I wanted to know though is, did making that song help you vent some of those emotions? Because it seemed like the song kind of embodied what you was talking about.
After the deal, kind of like it's one of them songs where I wrote it ahead of time, but it's kind of like almost like destiny or prophecy type stuff, because the older that I get, the more the songs start to make even more sense. It started to make even more sense. If I thought that I knew what I was talking about at that point in time in my life, because I was experiencing, it definitely go up afterwards. So yeah, you definitely gonna have your haters and shit and everything. You gotta drag your nuts, real shit.
Shit, no bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Bleek, how different is it for when you know you seeing him like with his first record deal compared to when you got your first deal?
Man, it's a little bit easier for him now, man. You know, you got Instagram, you got TikTok, you got SoundCloud, you got all these different avenues to promote music. And my time, if Flex or Clue wasn't playing your record, is over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at that time, like, you know, I have to say that these people music is watered down or anything, because I don't take nothing away from nobody craft. You make a hit record, it's a hit record. I don't care if you're talking in sign language. Get that money, young boy. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, back then in that era, I came up amongst nothing but the heavyweights, man. You had Biggie, God bless, on the radio, owning 6 slots, Mace, the Locks. You know what I mean? Then you got Pac and them, Snoop and them, Big Pun, Fat Joe, like, you know what I mean? Ja Rule,
DMX, you know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To get one of those slots in New York, man, you had to put that pressure. You know what I'm saying? And especially to have Flex drop a bomb on something, man, you better have that pressure.
So, you know, that's the music part of it, but like the life part of it, is there anything in particular that you're gonna help him watch out for that you might have tripped up on?
See, if Instagram was out back then, yeah, I would have tripped out on it. But being that it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I was able to skate it like a thief in the night and get up out of there.
I'm out of here.
You know what I mean? My guy got to watch out for the sneaky pictures in the bed. You know what I mean? He's sleeping, they get him. Yeah, you don't want to Nelly yourself, upload one of the videos on your phone.
Straight to the storyline. What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that existed back then. So if you had one of those videos, the only person who was going to see it was one of your homies or something. It was no World Wide Web to drop a video on where everybody could see something like that at the same time. You had to go to the back of the store, get one of those no-nos.
I remember the motherfucking no-nos.
Word up.
That's what's up. All right, so after the deal, you know, that's from your next project. It's an EP, right?
Yeah. So below my next project.
So are y'all gonna collab on it, or are we finally gonna get a song together?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna tell you all that much. But me and Bleek definitely gonna have a collab coming soon. And believe me, shit, as soon as I get that motherfucker, y'all gonna be the first to hear it. You feel me? I'm gonna be all over that motherfucker. What?
Yeah. Bleek be murdering features. I remember that shit you did with Kingpin Slim, no photos, or the Mully Man feature.
See, yo, you really tapped in, my G. Word up, Kingpin Slim joint. You know that I didn't get a lot of feedback, but yeah, that's the homie. Shout out all of my peoples in DC, B-More, Mully Man. Yeah, I'm gonna be back in Baltimore on the 24th with Beans and Freeway.
Unfortunately, I'm down Tampa now. My wife's parents out here. We helping them. I almost like it. It's Trump country. I miss DC like a motherfucker. Then I was living in Houston before. So this motherfucker like culture shock like shit to me.
Yeah. Nah, for sure, man. But I got a verse. I gotta give the young boy Huey something, man. But right now, you know, I learned from the greatest teacher in the world, the big homie. You know what I'm saying? So, and he let me glide on my first ride. You know what I mean? And that's why I was able to build my career and able to stand on my own too, not needing the Jay-Z feature every time I drop the record. Right. Able to do tours and travel the world on my own. And you see me to this day stand on my own too. And I don't need that Jay-Z standing next to me cosign. You know what I'm saying? They already know what it is. So I want to let Huey experience the same thing. I want him to build his foundation. So that way, when there's two fortresses next to each other, it's a kingdom. It's not just one fortress.
Shit, no bullshit word. Well, you know, I ain't gonna ask you a bunch of Jay-Z questions. I know everybody do that shit, but I'm curious. Have you let Jay hear Huey's music?
Jay the first. He the reason why Huey got in position. When I first got the first record, I sent the record to Hove and told him exactly what I wanted to do, and he said, "What you waiting for? Fly him to New York."
Damn, that's what's up.
Timing. He already knew what time was. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Jay know he got his ear to the street. He just sent me a clip of something about last week where they playing After the Deal on the beginning of this podcast, and he like, yo, look, tap in. It's working. It's getting out there. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely tuned in, bro. 100%. He watching.
Oh, I believe it. Hey, Huey, you remember how'd you get your music into Bleek's hands?
Oh, it was honestly, you see this, and that's why you gotta fuck with the shorties, man. That's why you gotta fuck with the shorties, because they gonna take care of you. So I had a homegirl out in Allentown I used to fuck with a while back.
That part.
You know, so she playing records like Kickback. She got her vibes around too. So boom, one of the dudes hit a record. Hey, yo, who is this? Da, da, da. She like, oh, yo, this is my homeboy Huey. He make music. He from Milwaukee type shit. Like, all right, cool. So he tapped in with me. Like, yo, you gas, straight grass. You should send me like a record type shit. Let's see if we can make something happen. I know Memphis Bleek type shit, or I know somebody who know him type shit, like on some connector. So I'm like, all right, cool. I send him the record out. I'm like, yo, this is gas. I want to say probably like a week later. I think I'm on the phone with Bleek. He give me a call. They didn't even tell me that he was supposed to be calling me type shit. He called me. Hey, yo, what's poppin' with you, young boy? You got gas? You already know. So I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, it ain't no fluke, no regrets. Was like, you know, I wrote that shit in like 30 minutes. That was down there the shortest song that I wrote. So I'm like, yeah, it's easy type shit. Boom. I go to the studio the same day. I sent him 2 records back. By then, he was already convinced. He was like, all right, cool. Let's ship you out to New York so I can go, you know, make things official. And ever since then, boy, been putting in that pain on mama, putting in that pain.
Well, shout out Warehouse J, because that's who sent me the record. He like, yo, listen, I got this young boy. He gas, Bleek. And he's like, the people who got him, they don't know what they doing with him. They don't even know if he gas. They asked me to ask you. So, you know me, Brooklyn style. They don't know what to do with it. I'll show them.
Yeah.
No doubt. Like, you know, for those who don't know, I can kind of tell that this ain't no imprint, but like this a real deal. This ain't no boutique label, no passion project. Like Warehouse Music Group is, you know, like I guess your goal is to equal and surpass Rock Nation. But can you talk a little bit about it for those who ain't familiar yet?
Yeah, like Warehouse is a family, man. You know, shout out my partner Devo, the family, PJ, Warehouse Cheech. You know, Benji, Jew, Nutso, Warehouse J, you know, Uncle B.I. It's a family, man. You know, we all, I look at us like the Detroit Pistons. There's no stars here. It's just very good players. You know what I'm saying? We just really good players and we really good at what we do. And we trying to build a family, like something to where everybody can come and get money with us. You know, it's no more, I don't want to say it's no more, but it's really no more straight from the street up record companies no more. Like the Murder Incs., the Rough Riders, the Rockefellers. Like right now, it's only a few if you think about it. What, 300 QC and Rock Nation?
Right. I
You know
mean,
what I mean? Back then, it was
if
no
you consider
limit, cash
300, what
money.
wasn't like Leo Cohen involved in that though?
Nah, Leo running YouTube now.
No, I'm talking about like back when 300 started.
Yeah, but still, like Leo damn near, you know, Leo been in the culture since Russell Simmons. He might be
Word.
black almost. You feel me? Word. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we don't look at the Beastie Boys as white boys. They almost black too. Like, you feel me?
That part.
You don't be like, yo, the white group, the Beastie Boys. You just know the Beastie Boys. They was lit.
Yeah.
So
word.
that's how we look at Leo. Like, you know, that's how I look at him as a businessman. Like, but I just wanted to build something organic, straight from the street up. No gimmicks, no YouTube theatrical dance pop kid. Like I want that real gritty passion that we started from, that integrity in your music and what you say you mean and you stand on. You know, that's what we live by. And plus, I want these young boys that I sign that deal with me, I want them to experience life, man. I want them to know Northern Lights is not just a strand of weed. I want them to know that's actually something people travel the world to go see. You know, and I want them to live that, let their kids see this. These young rappers is getting these opportunities and throwing them away for Instagram beef. You know what I'm saying? Getting killed, going to jail, and not even understanding the magnitude of the opportunity they have for their families, their children, their friends. Man, it's a world out there, man. Get to it, man. The world is definitely triple times bigger than the block.
Facts.
Man,
and the niggas that you think is tough on the block is soft on somebody else's block. So it's just a never-ending story, bro. Like it keeps going.
Yeah, man, you ain't never lied. Hey, Huey, you ever been to Miami before you started fucking with Warehouse?
Nah, they took me out here for my first trip. So oh my God. So I'm spending 23 years out in Milwaukee type stuff. And I come out here, like how you said, it was shell shock for you. Oh my God, it was shell shock for me. I came out here seeing the palm trees. You start seeing the ass, the BBLs, hit the strip club. What? They throwing money like they ain't never had that motherfucker before. Yeah. It was lit. That's why I went back here. I go back every once in a while to go, you know, chill for a little bit, see the family and stuff. But nah, I'm grandma.
Yeah, he don't want to go home, man. I'll be trying to send him home, telling him go. He like, nah, Bleek, it's freezing. Wait till the summertime.
What? I ain't going
he
back.
Like, it's 80 degrees right now. I'm on the beach, guy. I'm not going nowhere.
Hey, Bleek, in his defense though, when you go back after you've been in Florida for a minute, that cold be hitting harder. I'm telling you.
Yo, it hit. Yo, I know, bro. Trust me.
Oh yeah, like of course you know. Yeah, fuck yeah. Who am I talking
I'm in Orlando, bro. So once I go to back to New York, it's like, nigga, I lived in this. I was bugging.
Shit.
Trust me, I know.
At the bus stop with the snow and the hail and shit back in the day.
You kidding me, man? You couldn't pay me to stand and wait for the bus again.
No bullshit. You said you can't talk. You ain't gonna talk too much about your next project, but it is mixed by young Guru. For those who might not know, what's the significance of that? Because that's legend status.
That's the guy, man. That's the guy. He come from great lineage, so I'm super happy to even like be a part of that. Getting Bleek #1, you know, engineer, getting Jay #1 engineer, and now he, you know, kind of like at my tutelage a little bit. So definitely, like I you know, it's big for me type stuff, especially coming from my city. You know, at first when he first started like mixing my projects and stuff like that, it didn't really sink in the beginning. I'll be honest, it didn't sink in the beginning until I told my other engineer. I ended up putting him on a like 3-win phone call when I'm trying to get like sessions and stuff like that. And this nigga called me back like, nigga, you ain't telling me Guru was on the line right now. So when he did that, and I looked up to him a little bit, it was like, all right, cool. I gotta put some respect on Guru's name, like if I wasn't respecting him before. So.
Oh hell yeah! Hey Bleek, can you just tell one story of an example of when you saw young Guru's brilliance? Because I mean, you can definitely tell when he mixed a record.
Hold on. This is my baby girl trying to FaceTime me.
It's all good. So while we waiting for that, Huey, what you think about that Ibaka trade? Yeah, I think y'all definitely gonna get that second chip now.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been calling it out for a minute. I think we definitely going back to back. I've been seeing everybody else. They doing their thing. Brooklyn definitely doing their thing. They is. But boys is looking trained, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them boys looking trained.
Man, Giannis had the Lakers looking shook the other night.
Oh my God, he do that to everybody though.
I mean, not like that though, bro. Like that was like my motherfucker from high school varsity going to the elementary school playground or something.
I'm
like,
trying to tell you, man, that man be dancing. He definitely be putting on his dance for the city, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you, we deserve it. We took that man when he was like, you know, when ain't nobody even understand what he was gonna be necessarily. I remember when people was cracking jokes on Giannis because he came into the game so young, so skinny, but he mad tall, mad. They like, oh, he finna get big body. He ain't gonna be nobody. He ain't got no hands, etc. That's kind of how I feel about like this rap shit, or like being from Milwaukee, being Huey, like from Milwaukee, like motherfuckers asleep on you because you're from the Midwest type shit. But when them projects roll around, we get to hitting these niggas over their heads, and it really ain't no discussion. They ain't got no choice but to put respect on our name.
Yeah, shit, no
Right.
doubt. The Midwest done came up. Bleek, we was talking about. I know he a Bucks fan, so I was asking about the Ibaka trade. But you know, I seen you done went to many NBA games. Out of curiosity, what's the best game you ever saw live?
Best game I ever saw live, man, I could say was Kobe and LeBron, man. When Bron was on Miami, I seen that game in Miami. You know, just to witness greatness, Kobe. You know, you never know when it's gonna be the last time you see somebody play or do something. Like I just went to Tom Brady game, you know, 2 weeks ago. I didn't know that was gonna be his last game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird like that. Like so. I can say that's the best game I seen that I went to.
And then, you know, before we got interrupted, you ain't get to tell us about Young Guru.
Oh yeah, man, Young Guru is a genius just in itself, man. Because I remember how I met Young Guru, you know, through a mutual friend, L'Oreal. You know what I'm saying? And my engineer had called out, and she was like, "Yo, I got another engineer from DC. He nice, Bleek. He on the come up. He just graduated Howard. He worked at Bad Boy sometime." And I'm like, man, I don't care. What's his name? Do he smoke weed?
Yeah.
She like, yeah, he smoke. All right, well, tell him get over here right now. Tell him come through. Guru came through. I'm like, yo, fam, you know how to roll? He like, yep. Like, roll up. We started doing a couple records. You know, I'm sitting there calling producers. I need some beats. He's like, man, you need some beats? Hold on, I'm going to call somebody. A nigga called Just Blaze and Kanye West to the studio. We started doing the Dynasty album that day.
Damn, that's a hella introduction.
So I met Guru, Just, and Kanye all in the same day. Then Hove did too.
Damn, that's wild.
You know what I mean? Like it's crazy like that, man. Like
and
that's why I say you never
it was regular
know.
shit to you that day too. Probably not even
That's
knowing.
what,
like now that's
that
like
leads me back to what I said before in the earlier show. Is like you don't know what's history when you're doing it.
right.
It becomes history once it's over, and then you look back and somebody else tell you like, damn, that really happened, or these people became that. Like they got this Kanye West clip going around for his Genius show, and they got a clip of me on there saying, yo, he gonna be one of the next greats. Trust me, he gonna be one of the next greats. And what's fucked up is when you become great, the hate you get for being great. And here we are 20 years later, 10 years later, look.
So I ain't gonna say Joe Rogan's great or not, but Bleek, I know you remember when people was trying to ban rap music, and are you afraid of with this cancel culture? They're like right now it might be on the right side of things, but it might come right back around and be trying to yank rap back off like it did before.
Man, it's just too many sensitive groups in the world right now. That's all I say. Sensitivity is at a very, very high level. Emotions is running very, very high.
Everybody
I feel like it's certain.
Everybody emotional. Right?
Yeah, I feel like in certain instances, the women is tougher than some of these fucking politicians out here. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all bad, man. So it's like you're walking on eggshells. You don't know what to say or what not to say. Like, you don't know what offend people or what don't offend people no more. So cancel culture to me is just like a bunch of made up fucking sensitive groups. Like that's just anything that offends them, they trying to get it out of there. And then what's gonna happen when everything is gone and it's just church TV on Sundays, Jehovah Witness TV come back. You know what I mean? What they gonna try to do? Cancel, you know what I mean? Cartoon shows, like TV shows next. Come on, man. It's just getting outrageous.
They already trying. Every time TV show come out, it's always an issue with it. Sometimes
it's getting outrageous now, man. It's like, come on, man. Let certain things stay the same. And people, I listen to people say, yo, I can't wait till things get back to normal. The sad truth of that is this may be the new normal.
Word. I mean, and then things ain't never really normal because I mean, shit, me and you ain't that old. Look how much changed from motherfucking payphones, the pagers, the cell phones, the smartphones.
That's right.
I mean, that's like less than 20 years and shit.
That's right. I tell my son all the time, he was born at the wrong time. He was born the year 9/11, and then his graduation, missed his prom because of COVID. It's like, God damn, can you just miss one pandemic?
Damn, yeah, that's rough.
Word.
I'm sure you done made it up for him somehow though.
Of course, he know what it is, but every kid that put all that hard work in to graduate in high school want to go to prom.
Yeah. Just because you want to turn up, I ain't gonna lie to you. I my prom out. I did. We had the hotel room attached to the what? Oh
I'm saying, God. see, he know what it is. He turned up for prom.
Man, when you young, man, like simple pleasures be hitting more harder. The older you get, the harder it is for excitement. Like I'm watching your old videos. I remember when like having like a Suburban with rims was balling like a motherfucker. Now you gotta have like some $400,000 car and shit.
That motherfucker got a these dudes that unfold on my mom.
Yeah, but I don't believe like me. I'm not driving a $400,000 car with a $300,000 house. So that's just me. If I'm gonna have a $400,000 car, I'm gonna have a $2.2 million house.
Yeah,
that's just me.
That part.
Damn, Huey,
I still.
Oh no, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm about to say I still got something with the rims, a little Tahoe. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that fool you. They can keep the Transformers. I'll pull up nice.
Oh no, I'm sure of that. Hey Huey, I know you be learning wisdom like shit from this man.
Yeah, you already know. All I really get is game being around him. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I really get his game, but that's the good thing about being like around OGs and shit. When you with the young boys, you get into a whole bunch of bullshit. Mind you can still get into some shenanigans with the OGs. Yeah. It was always
someone will use you.
It was always your age at some point in time. To be honest with you, they might be more lit than you because they veterans at this shit. This ain't their first rodeo. So, and
I believe, man, my peoples would kill me if I don't ask you this. How did you used to be able to keep your hat so low on your head without it falling off? You be in movies running, hat like this far down over your face. How was that possible? And they was big pinwheels too.
Yeah, because it was a little secret. It was the do-rag strings. The do-rag strings was right on the front. So once you linked the brim on that shit wasn't going nowhere.
Shit ain't going nowhere.
Bruh, I seen people trying to practice that shit in the mirror.
Yeah,
I guess they didn't know the do-rag
that held that. Yeah. The do-rag strings held it up. You see a lot of people tie the do-rag in the front, they make the strings flat. Me, I used to have them like, the circle where it balled up, like the jail style.
Right.
I had my shit leaning and it ain't going nowhere, baby. That was almost like the kickstand for it.
Niggas ain't know back in high school, man. I was wearing the do-rag with the hat because of Bleek. Oh, my mama, I brought it to school like, hey, yo, by the way, niggas got hit by a car. Oh, I can't even take the do-rag off. Doctor told me not to. Got to keep the surgery.
That's right. I same shit with me.
You say what?
Same shit. I got hit by a car in Miami, broke my foot. I went to surgery with the do-rag on. They know what's up.
You feel me?
Damn, y'all trying to stay wavy for real. Shit.
Word up.
That's what's up. Last thing, just out of curiosity, did y'all see the Dipset versus Locks versus, and what's your opinion?
Of course, man. They got smoked.
Yeah.
Of course, they got smoked. And I respect both camps for making, doing what they did in the music business. You can't deny Dipset, the historic wave they had and the impact they had. and the influence they had. Because if you look, it's a lot of rappers that still dress like Dipset, still, you know, on that Dipset movement. And the locks,
hey, well, since you saying that though, can I ask you this? You know, when it was
What's
like
up?
the so-called beef or whatever, right? And Jim Jones got caught like listening to Jay-Z music, not bouncing his head, not in the words. Just out of curiosity, did you like Dipset's music?
Yeah, Ballin' was hard. You know, Jewels had some shit. You know, I fucked with Jewels before he was Dipset. So, you know, I always had a special like relationship with him where I fucked with him, never even considered beef with him. Like, and it was never no beef. It was just
Music
words.
shit,
Nobody never
right.
got punched in the face. Nobody got jumped. Nobody got chased.
Oh
Like,
yeah, bro.
it was just,
I don't even be trying to get into that type shit on this show.
yeah, it was just a bunch of
I don't even
words.
want to
So
talk about that type of shit.
yeah,
Not-
so it wasn't really no beef, like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I fucked with Jimmy Cam. I always had a good relationship with him back when he was down with Un. So it was just that, you know, that New York bullshit, man, that we always been on, man. Just
Yeah.
New Yorkers just gonna look at you for no reason, be like, you know what, you pussy, I'll fuck with you. It's on. What up?
Yeah.
And it just go from there, man.
That-
It's
I ain't
that
gonna
New
lie,
York
that-
bullshit.
That's hip hop. We damn near need to get back to that energy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you because this shit's super passive now. It's super passive.
Right.
Everybody want to be friends.
But it's too sensitive.
Yeah.
It's too sensitive. You get back to that, they really, it's gonna go what he said. They gonna try to ban hip hop.
No, I mean, I know you remember. I mean, I know you when they was going that 2 Live crew when we was like 7 and 8 and all that type shit. That should
Hell
be on the
yeah.
news.
Yep, crushing Tupac CDs and all that, running over them with the bulldozers. I remember all of that.
Yeah, so,
NWA, yeah, all of that.
and I be looking at like that Spotify trying to pull Joe Rogan shit, you know, with the artists and you know they're entitled to their opinion, but like they're forming a weapon, and whenever you make a weapon, when you set that down, someone else can pick it up, and it seemed like a lot of them things swing back against the black culture particularly. So like I'm particularly scared for hip hop.
That's right, for sure, because none of these things was ever built for us.
Word.
It's so crazy. Our culture influenced everything that's built, but it's still not built for us.
Right.
Right? That's crazy. We influence everything. Fashion, movies, cars, the world, culture, everything, but nothing is built for us. No laws is designed for us. Nothing in this world is designed for the black culture. So
But then you
that's
get
why
people
we
like
have to
Jay
learn.
who build something, who teach you to build something, and now
That's
you're building
right.
something, and you're teaching Huey, and Huey's gonna build something. So if you just keep
That's
that
how it
cycle
go.
of abundance going, then fuck it. Well, fuck you need anyone else to do shit for you for. Fuck them.
That's right. Like that's right. That's what I tell people, man. It's a lot of like it's where this world is. I always say America is like an inside out shirt because they teach you graduate school, get a job, do all this, go to college, but the people with degrees work for the dropouts.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
You feel me? Like that's America for you. So, yeah, get that. You know, you get that degree. You working for a dropout. You just found a way to get money and buy the business.
Yo, do you have a podcast, Bleek?
Nah, I did, but we stopped doing it because it's too much. It's too many rapper podcasts, and I don't want nobody to look at me like, you know, I'm trying to Joe Buttons this shit or
Why it gotta
like,
be about rap though? Because
that's
to be
what
real with you, bro. I want to hear you talk more.
Yeah, I ain't
about fucking life. Like fuck your opinions on rap shit. Like, man, I ain't never heard nobody put it like that. That the people with degrees is working for the dropouts, and you write like a motherfucker.
Straight.
Yeah.
You really do need to bring back that podcast. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Maybe just like a once a month half hour rant or something,
or even at least like two. You know, you do a little do say special or some shit.
Yo, look at my man Huey. He even
I'm just saying, cause real shit, bro.
Because people need to hear this shit, not just people in your
Yeah, like
circle.
usually it's just me sitting down in a room type shit, taking notes and getting game. But you know, when we get into these interviews, it's the same thing. They be feeling the same way that I be feeling. So I know if you just sat down in front of a camera for a little bit, chopped it up, what niggas $1 million worth of game for real. Every time this nigga open his mouth, I ain't gonna catch.
See, I knew you was smart as shit. But, I mean, just from the ability to make music and listening to you talk. But like, I didn't know if I was gonna get a little bit of Blizzard or what. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't realize I was about to get. Like I'm be thinking about like 5 things you said the rest of the motherfucking week.
Nah, I appreciate you, my G. I just be, I just take it one day at a time, man. You know, it's a slow grind, but it's a necessary grind. So That's it, man. I just try to give the game that was given to me, man. Hove, he never steered me wrong, so he never gave me no bad advice once. So I feel like it'll be a disservice if I did it.
Hey, Huey, you ever give Bleek advice?
Yeah, I give him fly advice. I give him fly advice. Like,
On some don't wear that shit.
Yeah, he like, yo, should I wear this? Nah. You gotta,
I'm saying, yeah, gotta keep me young. You know what I mean?
Hey, just out of curiosity, like you know, I reached it, you reached it. When did you get to that point where you're like, yo, my clothes are way too fucking big?
Who, me?
Yeah, because me too, bro. All our motherfucking clothes were way too big in like 2003.
Yeah.
I think it's when my son turned about 14, 15. He like, Dad, listen, that ain't it no more. You got to get back. You got to wear something fitted. You got to wear them. You got to show your sneakers. Stop wearing the pants over the sneaker. They too big. Yeah, like, boot
that's
cut
funny.
is out of here, Dad.
That's kind of what happened to me. This girl came up to me and she was like, "Well, why the fuck all y'all got on all this baggy ass shit? I don't know who the fuck. I don't know what's underneath of there."
Word up. But shit, that's how we grew up. Girls, we ain't knew what was underneath of that neither. So you got them undressed. You like, God damn, where'd that come from?
Yeah, bro, if you ain't go to school with them, all you ever did was see them in a big ass coat.
That's right. They dressed just like us back in the day. Champion hoodies, Nautica sweatsuits, all of that.
Shit, man. Hey, this has been one of the most enjoyable episodes by far. Is there anything else we should talk about Warehouse or anything we should be expecting to look out for?
Nah, man, just stay tuned. Warehouse, we on the big great things. You know, Huey V single out right now after the deal. More Love dropping end of this month, February. And we got the project dropping. So Below. Just stay tuned, man. We got a lot of work doing. You know, I got to get we just signed a new artist from the Bronx named 40. I got to get him down in Miami, get a couple sessions with Huey so we can get this thing moving, man. Rockefeller this shit, you know?
It's definitely an army in the making. It's definitely an army.
Word up.
Hey, I love that 40 on the show. And please let me know when he drops some music.
Definitely. We're going to put a single out once Huey project drop, and we're going to drop a single on 40. You know, we don't want to cross promote right now, interfere with anything. You know, we want everybody to have their fair shot and clear lane.
That's what I wanted to particularly stress about Warehouse earlier. Like, well, I ain't gonna say no names, but some of the majors I've done interviews with artists, and the way that y'all set up this was by far the most professional. And I'm like 200 shows in, so I
appreciate you, bro.
I want to say salute for how well you're doing things, for such an excellent choice in your first artist, Huey. Congratulations on all your success. I know that shit's gonna multiply a million motherfucking fold.
Appreciate you, my brother, man. Continued success with the show and everything you doing. Like I said, my G, anything you need from us, we here, man.
No doubt. So shit, Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network, and where can they find you at on Instagram and all that, Huey?
Who is Huey V? Who is Huey V? You can find me down on every platform as Who is Huey V. I'm gonna be absolutely everywhere. Make sure you go tune in to that motherfucking EP, like Bleek said, 7 for 7. I do not miss, and go spin a block on that first EP As Above, because that's a classic too, my guy. King of the motherfucking foe. You feel me?
No doubt. All right, fellas. Well, shit. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
You already back at you, bro. Stay up, y'all. You already.
Y'all take it light.
Yeah.